Leo, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. This is a reading for the last 2 weeks of February 2025, guys. All right, so the 15th to the 31st. Those of you that are new here, welcome. Those of you returning, welcome back. And to all my personal clients, welcome. I know you check out these readings. So, Leo, look, I'm just gonna, there might be a Scorpio around you, some of you, just for some of you. Let's have a look. Leo, what's going down for you for these last couple of weeks? Okay, look, this has come out again. This is all about transformation, guys. I mean, the Scorpio might be significant, throughout the last 2 weeks. It doesn't have to be about love, guys, all right? This is just a general reading. But look out for the sign of Scorpio. Someone with Scorpio in their chart might be quite significant throughout this month in love, life, or work, all right? Okay, look, the center of the reading, Leo, a lot of you don't enjoy being single, okay? A lot of you guys don't want to be single. The challenge is to hold back, okay? It's a challenge to hold back from something. What is this? Why is this here? Some kind of disappointment, Leo. So you might be holding back from somebody that you don't really want to be single, but you don't want to kind of like give to anymore, because it caused you disappointment. All right, in the recent past, all right, this is the sign of Aquarius here, but recent past, it was like, it wasn't being healed, the situation. You may have lost a little bit of hope, Leo. Your focus, a lot of you guys, Leos, I told you in the past, you might have been dealing with the sign of Aries here, but this is the Emperor in reverse. This is the focus. So this is either your focus is somebody's not taking control or someone is controlling, okay? The Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse, not very nice character, guys. What you don't see coming towards you is Ace of Wands in reverse, all right? This is a lack of passion, a lack of zest for life. You don't see this coming towards you. Don't know what this is all about, guys, but we're going to go deeper with this reading. Your energetic field, you want to drop your guard. This is you not fighting for anything anymore. So when I say drop your guard, it's almost like, I've seen it, been there, done it. I'm not fighting anymore, So you might be, I think a word surrender. You might be quite surrendered throughout the last 2 weeks of Feb. And what I mean by that, it doesn't mean to say you're a walkover, Leo, or you're passive. It's almost like been there, seen it, done it. You know what? I'm not fighting for anything. I'm watching now more than I'm acting. Does that make sense? And the reason why it's all happening, outside influence is, something is stagnant. Could be your love life, Leo. It could be a connection that's gone stagnant, okay? Due to someone not taking action, you're fearing the King of Swords in reverse. You're fearing, again, it's a card of narcissism, all right, Leo? And I know a lot of you have been dealing with people that are highly narcissistic, but it's a fear of yours. Don't fear narcissists, all right? If anything, dance with them, okay? Have a laugh with them and just see them for what they are and do the education on what it truly means to be a narcissist, all right? We have narcissistic traits, but they are just under the umbrella of many different, personality disorders, okay? So a lot of you, maybe educate yourselves on that to protect yourselves so you can find happy, healthy relationships, right? Outcome, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something hasn't closed out, guys. You haven't really completed a cycle. So it looks like, this is only like 2 weeks later than your last reading, right? So readings to kind of go forward in small increments. You might see some small changes and healing and, getting back to happy, healthy Leo is going to take some time, right? It's not done overnight, guys. So why is the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, all right? First of all, as the center of the reading, why is that, Leo? Let's have a look at this. Why is the Nine of Pentacles? And, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, guys, just watch that. I mean, that can be the card of codependency, right? And these guys who are in your fears they love that kind of stuff. So what I mean by that is, let's say you've dealt with people that are long distance relationships and you're saying to yourself repeatedly, I'm not going into another long distance relationship. And you find that you keep meeting them. Because by saying, I don't want to get into another long distance relationship, you're actually manifesting it in a certain kind of way. It's kind of messed up, right? So be open to everything. because a long distance relationship can actually turn out to be something more localized. When someone says, hey, look, you know what, I adore being with you, we've had a great time, but I don't want to do long distance, I've been there before. And then that person, then you work it out together. Well, actually, you know what, I'm sick of my job, I might move to Arizona. So what I'm saying is, don't rule those kind of things out, and don't say I keep on meeting narcissists, because you will. All right. Okay, look, the center of the reading is some of you are healing from codependence traits. And that is, Leos are very loving people. And sometimes, you elevate people. What I mean by this, Leo, a lot of you guys, you might be healing from overgiving. And it's a form of codependency. It's like needing to be needed. Okay. So that's the center of this reading. And you know what? It's a challenge to hold back and to change those behaviors, guys. Okay. And you're holding back from the Emperor. Whoever this might be for you guys, again, the sign of Aries has come out. Some of you, Aries and Leo, for some reason, they really meet each other, and a lot of them end up really fighting, like power struggles. I don't know why. But yeah, you're holding back from the Emperor. This is someone that could be quite controlling. Sometimes they could be in the upright and you think they're super confident, this, that, and the other, and then they turn into the Emperor in reverse. All right. Yeah, you're disappointed. All right. You might have had a little bit of emotional turmoil there, right, Leo? We've got the Five of Cups and we've got the King of Cups in reverse here. It can be emotional abuse. It doesn't have to be, but it could just be like you're disappointed at the lack of someone's emotional maturity, Okay. In the recent past, all right, you haven't healed from something that maybe that you've cut out and you're continuing to hold back from, Leo. Okay, and look, your focus is, you're kind of like, you're guarded, okay? It's like you're a bit of a conflict. Sometimes you might feel a little bit weak, Leo, and other times you might be really guarded and defending your position. Just watch your ups and downs and your demeanor throughout the last 2 weeks of Feb, okay? What you don't see coming is Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, some of you guys, you're not going to get too carried away with passionate one-night stands and, going down the lust route. You want something solid and grounded, all right? You don't see this coming, but it might be a time for you to really work on your money, your coin, get yourself grounded, and really nurture yourself, all right? So some of you might be being a little bit homebody-ish and really investing in the home, like making it comfortable, right? That's Queen of Pentacles energy right there. Okay, look, you're energetic field, guys, you are transforming. Whether you see that or not about yourselves, Leo, it's like, I'm not fighting for situations here which just bring me emotional turmoil, and I'm transforming now. I'm transforming this. I don't want to walk around the world feeling guarded. I want to open up, but I want to be more discerning, and I want to heal maybe from codependent traits, all right? And, outside influences, maybe things are stagnant, guys. Maybe your love life is stagnant. Maybe things in life are stagnant for you and it's a bit of a burden. All right? And yeah, your fears is you don't want to work or put anything into anything that's manipulative, anything that is like mindfuckery. You fear putting any effort whatsoever into it. But don't let a few of these douchebags like spoil it for you, Leo. Stay openly beautiful. Outcome for you, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All right, you haven't closed out a cycle, okay, and there might be what you're thinking, watch obsessions, watch addictions, these kind of things throughout the last 2 weeks of Feb, guys. All right. You might be feeling very negative about things not going in your favor, all right? So just what you're thinking, don't put yourself into a Debbie Downer state, about life with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Devil energy, okay? Because, it looks like you have great intentions of looking for something to nurture. Unfortunately for you, Leos, some of you guys, you've been dealing with people that might have been a bit controlling, like my way or the highway, and they weren't really working, Let's have a look. Some advice for you guys. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So for some of you guys, in the center of the reading, you don't want to be single, all right? And some of you, you're really trying to heal like this loneliness within you. And when you know that you've healed loneliness within you guys, it becomes aloneness without loneliness. So you're happy being alone. You become the Empress. You start nurturing yourself with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. You don't need a relationship. You'd want one, but you don't need one. And that's when you find soulmates. That's when you really find something purposeful, because it's no longer a need. You're no longer codependent to the fact of, I can't survive without a relationship, Leo. And I know that you guys are really family oriented. You think of the lion. He looks after the cubs and, the whole pack of lions. Is it a pack of lions? I can't remember the... Yeah, so just watch that. You might have a period of loneliness throughout this month, but it's nothing major. Some advice around love, if it's about love for you guys, last 2 weeks of Feb, Leo. But you're not fighting for anything. You're looking to transform, if anything, Leo. And some of you are really holding back, and you're very guarded towards somebody that's an emperor in reverse. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow the inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, Leo. So, don't forget to be playful, despite all of this. Get your sense of humor back on track rather than playing Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Maybe, watch a happy film, or, a stupid film that just makes you laugh. Something mindless where you're not thinking about, who's done you wrong, and some of the characters that you've probably come across. All right, let's have a look. Leo, another one for love. Okay, if it's advice around love for this month, so don't forget to be playful. I think that's what that's saying here. And it's like finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, but they come out in reverse. All right, so some of you guys, which you don't see coming, is money might look quite good for you guys, throughout the last 2 weeks of Feb. And you might, not feel so passionate about love and romance, and these kind of things. You might be really focused on, homely things, like, just making your environment cool. And, I don't know, some of you might be decorating this kind of stuff, but it's all about, groundedness, like really earthbound stuff, like, dressing well, looking good, feeling warm if it's winter wherever you are, and just, stocking up the fire or whatever, a nice glass of wine to chill out to, just earthly pleasures, as opposed to focusing on the love, lust and passion. Do you know what I mean? Some advice for you, all right, a little mantra to leave you with, Leo. Something, self-esteem wanted to come out there, all right? Emotions. Some of you, your emotions about situations like this could affect your self-esteem, so just watch that, all right? They wanted to pop out there, but yeah, and desires was being let go of, all right? That was in reverse there. So some of you are like, stuff, romance, and, all these kind of things. All right, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. So, maybe this is a time of where you start to really see what's going down. For some of you guys, as I say, you might be healing, certain codependent traits which have kind of like let you down, and attracted certain kinds of characters that you're thinking, what, I'm done with this. I want to, nothing's going in my favor. All I keep getting is like toxic shit, all right? But you want to transform, is your down here on the right-hand side here, which is your energetic field. So, Leo, right, I see a future with you in reverse. All right, for some of you guys, you don't want to be single. You're struggling to heal that loneliness within you. You don't see a future with this person, maybe this emperor in reverse, and you're kind of like guarded against the whole thing. Why is it always such an unnecessary struggle? Okay, and one more. I regret my choices, but I know I need to live with them. So, maybe some of you guys, it might, this awareness, I think it was, this card here, seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. Some of you, might become very aware that, you've made bad choices, maybe gone for handsome, pretty faces, and they just didn't turn out to be what you thought they might have been. Some of them might have been quite controlling, my way or the highway, and just not nice to deal with. Like, it's not emotionally mature. It's ruling by control rather than, two people coming together as a partnership. Okay. And some of you might be regretting your choices throughout the last 2 weeks of Feb. It's not a negative reading, guys. It really is about self-growth, and it's about awareness, and education was another one, okay? And some of you, you might be knowledge, truth, and clarity around, certain little codependent traits that are still lingering within you, where you need to be needed, and you kind of like sell your soul, okay, in certain situations, Leo, like people pleasing and these kind of things. So, try to really look at that and work on that. If you want to meet soulmates and healthy forms of love, it doesn't really exist in soulmate loves. It's effortless. And they very much start almost like friendships, but it's effortless. There's no entertaining, there's no control, there's no bravado, bullshit. You just open up and you're honest, and it just flows and progresses at its own speed. There's no limit in time or how things should be done. It's very unique to each partnership and each couple. All right, so don't take any advice when it comes to soulmates from anybody. It really is a unique experience. So look, Leo, I hope that helped. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. If you like the content, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. If you want a personal reading with me, you can check out the Modern Tarot YouTube store or go to moderntarot.net directly. There's loads of different packages there for different scenarios and different kinds of readings. And I'll do my best to help you. But in the meantime, look, Leo, take great care of yourselves. It looks great. A little bit of healing to do. And yeah, you just stay away from people that are bringing you down for the last 2 weeks of Feb, and you'll be good to go. And I'll see you back here in the beginning of March, and I've got some new series coming out, so be sure to check those out. I think one is what's going on in this connection. That's another one I'm doing. So Leo, take it easy, and I'll see you again back here soon. Take care. Bye now.